this afternoon. She is a homegrown hero from where I'm based in Oslo, Norway. Anita Krohn, the CEO of DSD RS Group and Vice Chair of the EIC Board. Anita! Velkommen. Good to see you.
Tusen takk.
Lykke til.
Tusen takk. Okay, wow, what a first day. One might think that the European Innovation Council and that the EIC Summit has existed forever, right? But that's not true. The EIC is actually a startup. We were launched in 2021. That's only 4 years ago. And then we were launched with a 10.1 billion euro budget. But something happened before 2021. So here is my story about how I met the EIC. I got a call from the Commission in 2019, and they were talking about forming this Innovation Council, and I was like, really? I was so skeptical. What I associated not the EIC, the EU and Brussels, that was policy, bureaucracy, not much innovation happening in Brussels. So were there some politicians who had dinner one night and had a good idea thinking, let's gather some European innovators and then we can stop, we are innovative. That was my perceivement. So I flew to Brussels. I had no expectations at all. I came into the building. It was tall. It was so formal. Commissionaries were there. I didn't know the name of them. There was these formal tables, white tablecloths, drinking. Everybody was like this. And I thought, wow, this is so innovative. This is going to be great. And then we were sitting at the table, and this tall Irish guy stood up. Mr. Mark Ferguson, are you here? No, he's not here. And then he says the sentence that I have never, ever forgotten. Now you have a license to misbehave. And I was like, did I have to go to Brussels to feel at home? Really? I completely underestimated the power of innovative people in Brussels. And what Mr. Mark Ferguson, professor and the first president, did, he set the tone at the top. He demonstrated leadership. He said, we have no clue what we're going to make, but we're going to make it happen. And we're going to make it fast. We're not going to ask for permission. We're going to ask for forgiveness. I was like, yeah. And so we have done that. We've never looked back, ever. We wanted to create an outstanding platform for innovators in Europe because we need it. The corporates need it. The entrepreneurs need it. Our region needs it. And then you can ask, did we succeed at all? Do we have any numbers? Does it work? And I promise you, when we were working out the KPIs for the platform, we didn't know exactly what to measure and what would be the recipe of any kind of success. The only thing we knew that everything we wrote down would be a massive risk for the Commission. Every sentence would be a massive risk. So if I would tell you the numbers and the results of the past years of the EIC, you would not believe me. But you will believe the commissioner tomorrow morning, because then she will launch the impact report of 2025. And I have no idea of any platform at this size that has produced the results and the level of substance that the European Innovation Council platform has. And then I have to be very clear to all of the innovators, we are in the same boat as you. We are a startup. We are a result of, despite of, not because of. Because innovating in a structure like the European Commission, that is complex. It is massively complex. We fight for funding like you do. We fight for the first customer, but for us, it's the first politician who understand what we're doing. We have hundreds of people trying to deliver the pilot programs that we don't really know could be successful or not. We just have to have a strong belief in it. So we are in the same boat. So when we launch things, be patient with us. We are here to change too, so don't be afraid to give us input on how to change, because this is the timing to do that. We are testing and labbing this as we go. And this is so important, because what is key for the European Innovation Council is to continue to lead. Because the situation is, like Professor Cotter at Harvard says, this world is over-managed and under-lead. And if you want to produce change, if you want to produce mobilization of people, new ideas, you have to lead. Of course, you have to administrate and manage too. Otherwise, it's not possible. It needs to go hand in hand. But it shouldn't be any question at all. The most important thing is not to lose the sight of the need to lead. And that's why I want to end this by saying a massive thank you. I want to say a massive thank you to the brave few people at the Commission in 2015 around Moedas who were crazy enough to have the idea of what we're experiencing now, because it started without a politician's idea. I want to say thank you to Jean-David Malou and all the people in the ESMA agency, because what you've been doing is hard work, really, really hard work. And I want to say thank you to all of my crazy, misbehaving board members. I have one message to you. Don't you ever become bureaucrats. Just keep misbehaving. Somebody will appreciate it later. And last but not least, to all of you who are innovating for Europe now, to all the researchers, universities, startup, entrepreneurs, politicians, corporates, we need you to innovate and lead more than ever. Thank you.